Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Emergency Call. I'm Amanda,
I'm Michelle.
and we are back, bitches.
Every time I say my name, I lose my voice.
Oh my god. Are you shy?
I'm super shy.
Aw,
Oh,
that's cute.
I know.
Oh my god. Okay, we're back.
We are. We had a busy couple of weeks.
We did. We had a busy couple of weeks. I just repeated you exactly. I don't know why I just did that.
What is going on?
I don't know. We missed last week because we were in Paris and Amsterdam, and we didn't get the chance before the trip to record an episode in advance, and it was just a busy couple of weeks. So
Well, that past weekend we were really busy. So we had live shower, and then I work all week, so
yeah,
it was kind of hard.
yeah, we really only have like a couple of days out of the week to record our episodes. So when those 2 days are like busy, it gets a lot. So
Yeah.
so sorry that we missed it.
Yeah, so my work hours are really sucky too. So
What
I
did you
feel
just-
like
I couldn't hear you.
I said my work hours are kind of sucky too, so trying to balance it all out. So, and then we went away.
Yes.
So it was hard.
So today we're just going to recap kind of our whole trip and talk about it and get into the details. We were in Paris for a week and
Back
we
in
stayed
Paris.
in Amsterdam as well. So we're just going to go in order of everything that happened and fill you guys in because we had a great time and it was very fun.
It was fun. It was fast. I feel like we were constantly on the go, constantly doing something.
Well, that's what's going to happen when you're like on a city trip, you know?
Why didn't I feel like that last time?
Because we went to other places that were more chill and we were only in Paris for like 3 days.
True.
I don't know, because our last trip we went to Iceland, and then we went to Italy, and then the south of France, and then Paris. So like all the other locations were very chill, and then Paris is like go
true.
go go. It's like New York almost. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
so a
true.
week in like a city, it's like a lot.
I know.
But it was amazing nonetheless. So we flew in on a Saturday. Well, we left New York Friday night. Got there on Saturday at noon. It was what day?
The 13th.
The 13th. We got in and we kind of just like got to the Airbnb, got ready quick, and just went in.
Hustled. We just went for like a long walk we stayed in between the 6th and 7th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we walked to
We walked to the Eiffel Tower. Well, like by
no,
the
we
Eiffel
didn't.
Tower.
We walked over a couple of bridges, like by the Louvre and stuff. And then we walked towards the Eiffel Tower, but didn't go directly by it, just to kind of show Aunt Lori, Uncle Mike, and Drew the area.
Yeah, because they've never been to Paris. So
Right.
We
went to the river. We went to see
Yeah.
everything around there. And then we went out for like wine and cheese before dinner. And
I tried escargot.
yeah.
For the very first time, and I was scared. I was
Drew
honestly
too.
scared. Yeah, me, Drew, Liv, and my uncle all had it. I think that they've had it though before.
Yeah, they have.
But Drew and I tried it. It didn't taste like anything because it was very seasoned. Like it had a ton of pesto on it.
It's like pesto and butter, right?
Yeah, so it really just tasted like pesto. But I literally had to take everything in me to not think about the fact that I was eating a snail. Like, literally, it took so much willpower to just not think about it because, I don't know, snails are so cute. Like, I don't want to eat them. I just was doing it because I felt like I'm in Paris. Like, let me try escargot. Like,
Well, I think it's good to try things that they're, that's their food. Like, that's what they eat all the time. That's their...
Yeah. I mean, who knows if people that actually live in Paris, like, eat escargot all the time. Like,
You don't think so?
Probably not. Probably not everyone.
People eat it here.
Yeah, I mean, if you like it, you like it.
I guess.
Whatever. But it actually was good. But right before I was about to put it in my mouth, Drew goes, try not to think about the texture. Right as I'm about to put it in my mouth. I'm like, oh my God. So now I'm sitting here thinking about the damn texture. But it was fine. It was fine. I ate it. All was well. But if it wasn't seasoned, let's just say like
not for anything, but you said that to me before I ate the eel.
No, I said it when
you were like, don't pay attention to the texture.
No, I said that as you were eating it.
It made it worse though, because then I made it like enhanced my thinking of the texture by 10.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyway, karma.
Anyway, well, no, not korma.
But you liked it. It wasn't bad.
It was good, and I ate it, and it was fine. I wouldn't eat it again, I don't think, but it was like cool to try. Yeah, so that was the first day. It was just chill. We just walked and showed them around Paris. And then the next day we woke up. It was Sunday, Mother's Day.
Yes.
And we had a brunch in Paris first.
Mm-hmm. And then we got on a train for 3 hours.
Yes.
And we arrived in Amsterdam at a cute hotel. And we walked around.
I loved Amsterdam. Like, I was so excited to go there. And also, like, just taking the train in Europe was cool. Like, I've never done that.
Yes, we have. Italy.
Oh, well, I don't remember.
We took the train from Rome to Naples.
I will say, the Italy trip, I wish I remembered it better, but I think I was really not in a good headspace. So
well, that's a shame. That was a great trip.
I know. When I'm in a bad headspace, I, like, kind of fog everything out. That's
you definitely. We had a great time that trip.
I know, but I was internally not doing
whatever. The train ride was very relaxing too. Mm-hmm. We slept a bit, and
I read my book the entire time.
She did.
I read Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and this book, you guys, you all need to read it.
Wait, I need to bring it home.
Yes, you all need to read this book. It literally made me cry good tears on the flight home. Like, I loved this book so much. So I read that on the train. But yeah, we got to Amsterdam. I literally fell in love with Amsterdam. Everything about it.
It's just so, like, chill there.
So chill. The streets are so tiny and cute, and the shops are so cute.
I know.
The apartments are so cute, and the men are so hot.
Oh my God. I need to go back just because I want to go into more shops.
Yeah, like, I wish we had...
But we did cool things. We went to the Anne Frank house.
Yes, well, that was the second day.
Sorry.
That was the second day.
All right, the first day we went to a coffee shop.
Yeah, well, the first night we got there, we kind of had, like, the whole day there almost. Also, the sun sets...
At, like, 10.
Yeah, at, like, 10.
Like 9:40.
This time of year.
Yeah.
Crazy. So we kind of had, like, a full day once we got there. And, yeah, we just, like, walked around, got dinner, and then we ended the night at a coffee shop.
If you know, you know.
This night we have a story.
We're not talking about this story.
Why?
We went to a coffee shop.
Okay.
Drew loved it because it was Mike Tyson's.
Yeah.
Shop.
Wait. Okay, if you guys don't know, in Amsterdam they have this thing called a coffee shop. You might be thinking, yeah, I know what a fucking coffee shop is, Amanda. I'm not an idiot. You go get coffee. No, you're wrong.
You get weed and coffee.
Yes, you go in and it's half an actual cafe and then half a dispensary. And you can literally sit in there and drink a coffee and smoke a joint.
I wouldn't even call it a dispensary, like, because we have dispensaries here and, like, in California, whatever. But I feel like it was just like, oh, I'm going to go have a cappuccino and just give me a joint, a pre-roll.
It was like
or edible.
A way chiller version of a dispensary. Like, so
it
cool.
it was definitely cool. There was definitely security. You had to show ID when you walked in. So it was definitely like the same as here, but it had tables. Like, you could sit and have...
Yeah. No, there were people sitting down, drinking their coffee, smoking their fucking weed. It was such a vibe. I need to go back just to experience that because we
didn't do it that way.
We got our weed to go. And I was kind of upset. Like, I really did want to sit in there and just vibe out. Like a nice morning coffee and enjoy. Oh my God, that would be such a good day. Like, I feel like Amsterdam is the kind of place. I don't like getting high and, like, going about my day. Like, I don't like doing that. I normally can't function. But I feel like Amsterdam is such a chill place that I would feel like just a vibe. Like, if I were high walking around the streets, I would just be vibing.
Okay, I couldn't do that, but I'd watch you.
Okay.
I'll eat an edible.
That's so much right. I don't disagree with you with that.
Like a small one.
I don't know. I hate the way edibles make me feel because I like to have control. Like, I like to, like, take a couple hits.
Sometimes they don't make you feel like anything.
Every single time that I've had an edible, I've tweaked out and just gotten way too high.
Okay, well, anyway, we went to a coffee shop because Drew really wanted to go.
Yes, it was so fun. We go back to the hotel after we get our weed, whatever. Okay, so earlier in the day, I said we went to brunch. So the brunch place we went to, I forget what it's called, but...
It's like Mama Prima or something.
Prima, but they have, like, a whole chain, so I don't know exactly
I don't even know if I'm saying the right name, but... that group,
something like that. But
yeah,
they have a whole chain. I don't know exactly which restaurant we were at, but we went there for brunch, and it was like all Italian food, and it was very like heavy cream. All the pastas were made with heavy cream. Even the pizza was very creamy.
That one pizza was like really heavy in my stomach, like the cream. It was like truffle and like white cream, and I was like, I'm lactose intolerant.
Yes.
So wasn't a good mix for me.
It was a bit of an issue. And so even like the pizza we got, it was a margarita pizza. It was literally like soup. Like,
that's what Dad said when he saw the picture. He's like, "Did you order soup?"
Yeah, it wasn't.
I was like, "It's soup pizza."
It wasn't the best, but
it's okay. I mean, it's just how they make it there, and that's fine.
It's fine. It just was very, very heavy cream. This woman is lactose intolerant, so she ate the food, and apparently she told my aunt.
I said it all day. I was like, "I'm totally gonna throw up tonight."
Yeah, like apparently, but. Didn't tell me. I had no idea.
I said it over and over again. I thought you heard me, and I was like, I know. Like, when I eat certain things, I know I'm gonna be sick. Like, there's a restaurant by our house I can't go to anymore because they make the food. They must put heavy cream in everything they make, and I throw up all the time when I go home. And I do not like to throw up. It is like the most disgusting thing in the world. So after we ate the brunch, so I ordered. We all kind of shared, so we had gnocchi, but the gnocchi wasn't like how we do it here. It was more like in a very heavy cream.
I don't like gnocchi. I feel like it always hurts. Like it always is.
It doesn't if it's got like a marinara sauce or like a vodka sauce, like here. Ironically, the vodka sauce here doesn't bother me, but whatever.
Well, Dad's doesn't bother me.
Right. But anyway, so I just knew after I ate that meal, I'm like, I'm going to throw up at some point today.
But I swear she did not say it to me. Whatever. So she had been sick.
Wasn't good.
And so we're like sitting outside of the hotel. Like there's like a courtyard area. So we're sitting there, and she was saying that she like did not feel well. So I was like, okay, like let's go up to the room. Like let's go to bed. And she was like, no, we all stand up. We all go to.
I couldn't stand up.
And she's sitting there.
I blacked out.
Yeah, she was like, no.
All of a sudden, like, just black.
Yeah, she was like, she looked at me. And she goes, no, like I can't get up. And I was like,
you said I started shaking.
Yeah, well, I'm telling the story. Oh. You're getting ahead of yourself over there. So I'm like, what do you mean you can't get up? So I walk over to her and I like hand her water because we also like this trip. I was so dehydrated. We did not drink enough water this trip.
I usually drink like 2 gallons of water a day.
Yeah, we all were like dehydrated. So
I was freaking out.
Hand her water and I'm like, drink this. Like you need to drink your water. And she starts. Her right arm starts like shaking so much. She drops her phone and like she looks like she's gonna pass out.
I dropped my phone on what? The floor?
On the floor.
I don't even remember doing that.
So I like grab her and I'm literally like her body's like limp in my arms, literally.
That must have been so scary for you.
No, I thought you were dying.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, happy Mother's Day. She's dying right here in Amsterdam.
Oh my God. Yeah. I feel so bad.
So yeah, she drops her phone. Drew picks it up. And she's like literally limp in my arms. 2 seconds later, throws up all over my shoes. All over my shoes. I'm like, so that's what was going on. Didn't say, oh, I'm going to be sick. Didn't say, oh.
No, to be honest, and not to like too much information, but I really thought I just had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like my stomach hurt really, really, really bad. This is how it started. I put my head down on the table we were sitting by or whatever, and I didn't feel dizzy. I didn't feel like I was gonna puke. I felt like I had a really bad stomach ache, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom. And then all of a sudden I got like hot, and I was like, I'm gonna black out. Like I've never fainted before in my entire life, and I was like, I feel like I'm gonna faint.
Yeah, but she didn't say that she felt like she was gonna faint. Like actually no, you said you were gonna faint. But you didn't say you were going to throw up.
I didn't know I was going to throw up.
No. And also, guys, keep in mind, I am high as fuck.
Oh, my God. This poor thing. And I felt so bad that you had to take care of me.
No,
so
it was fine.
I threw up all over her shoes.
Yeah. And Drew's sweatpants. I was wearing his sweatpants he was supposed to wear the next day. Oh, my God. But no one else was helping also. No one else. Everyone else was just standing there like deer in fucking headlights.
I think that my sister just froze because of everything we've been through, and she thought I was going to die.
I think we all thought you were going to die. But I was the only one.
As soon as I puked, I came to.
Oh yeah, right when she puked, everything was better. Like
I was like, oh, okay, I'm awake now, and thank God I knew I was gonna throw up. We went out to dinner that night, and I don't even remember what I ate, and had a beer, and Olivia's like, ironically, none of that came up, only the brunch came up, and I go, yeah, because it was freaking too heavy in my stomach.
Kind of weird, though. That doesn't make much sense.
I don't know.
Because it's not like it goes into different compartments.
No
of your
shit.
stomach.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, that just went through you quick. I don't know.
Yeah, she was like, that's so weird. I'm like, so she was checking out my throw up.
I mean, granted, she also hit the joint, so I don't know if she really knew or was really dissecting it.
Oh, maybe. I don't know, but I knew I was going to throw up the whole day, so it was just so annoying.
Yeah, but it ended up being on me. And I've never been thrown up on before, so, a first time for everything.
I cleaned everything.
I cleaned it too. We both cleaned it. It ended up
and then
being
fine. Once I got in the shower, then I went up and I went into the shower and I revived. Yeah. I felt better.
Right after.
I felt terrible.
Right after it happened, I literally was like, okay, I could be a mom now. Like, I feel like that was my initiation.
You took care of me.
Yes, that was my initiation. I could have a child now. I know I could.
Oh my God. That was scary though for me because I could hear all of you, but I couldn't see anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I've fainted before.
I've never fainted before. And I was like, what in the hell just happened?
Yeah.
I also was in like pure exhaustion too from traveling.
We were jet lagged. We were going nonstop already. You were eating so much food that you should not have been. And then you drank. So
I had a lot going on. So I kind of really do need a redo because I'm not promoting smoking pot, but I would really love to go to Amsterdam and sit in coffee shop and just chill because
smoking's not bad.
No, it's fine, but I would really love to do that. And anyway, whatever. So the next day, I felt better.
She was kind of off the whole trip.
The whole trip I was off. Yeah, I think it kind of set me,
stinks.
But it was fine.
Yeah.
I rallied.
Yeah, you did.
I had peppermint oil with me, and peppermint oil, if you put peppermint oil on your tongue or whatever, it helps ease your stomach. And I just lived on peppermint oil the rest of the week.
Yeah, but she was not in her best state this week. I felt bad, but
that's fine.
The next day we woke up and I was actually pissed. Something about me, guys,
wait, what?
I was pissed the next day. Because something about me, if I wake up late, in my day-to-day life, I wake up instantly in a bad mood. I just hate feeling like I wasted the morning because I am a morning person. I love getting my shit done in the morning and just, having a slow start to the day and, whatever. So, if I'm on a trip and I wake up late, oh, man, that will send me right over the edge. I woke up at 11 a.m. And
the thing is, I heard everybody's alarms going off. And I was up from 6 to 7. Why didn't I just stay up?
Instead of staying up, you closed.
Yeah, I blacked out the room.
She closed all the blinds, so it was literally a dungeon in there. That's what she did instead. I was so...
Listen, we got up and we got ready real quick.
Okay, yes, but we were
We wasted so much time.
Listen, we were in Amsterdam for only 24 hours, and I was so excited to wake up. I wrote a whole list of what I wanted to do. I wanted to wake up, go down, have a nice little coffee, come back up, get ready, go enjoy the whole entire day. No, woke up at 11 a.m. Rush.
I'm going to take you back to Amsterdam.
No, I'm going back.
Okay.
I was so upset, though, but we ended up making the most of the day, and we did a bunch.
It was a good day.
We did have to rush. Because
we did, but we shopped a lot. We had a good breakfast out.
We went and got breakfast kind of quick,
but
it ended up being really good. But we went to a place that it would be quick at. We sat at the bar. And then we wanted to shop. The shopping in Amsterdam is so good. They have so many cool vintage shops.
Right, yeah.
And I got some really cool stuff. But we kind of had a rush because then we had a boat tour thing at...
Well, the thing is we wanted to go on the boat at 4:15, and then we had Anne Frank house.
Yeah. Then we had tickets for the Anne Frank house. So... we kind of had to rush through the day. If we woke up early, we would have been able to
And the stores close at 6 there.
Yeah.
So it was kind of
Yeah, so we would have been able to ease through the day more if we, were out by 10.
But we did get everything in that we wanted to do.
No,
just a little bit more shopping, maybe.
Yeah, which, there were definitely cool shops that I would have liked to, walk through slowly and see things.
And there are other things. I would like to go back before the tulip thing closes.
See the tulip fields.
Yeah, because we missed that by a day.
Yeah, we got there literally the day after the tulip fields closed.
So frustrating.
I mean, we wouldn't have been able to go anyway. We didn't have time.
No.
But, yeah, so We shopped. We went on the little cruise thingy through the
Which
canals.
was nice because we got to see a lot of Amsterdam that,
was,
we wouldn't have gotten to see by foot.
Yeah, I definitely recommend doing a little canal tour thing.
Yeah,
it was
boat tour.
So fun and just like relaxing and chill. And then we went and saw the Anne Frank house, which was so interesting.
Yeah,
and
it was so interesting.
I feel
and
like I
so
learned
sad for that fam. Like just
so sad.
I know we've learned about it in school, but to be there and like
walk through the house
and like hear it, and then to hear her dad speak. I don't know.
Yeah, it was very, very interesting. And like obviously I know who Anne Frank is and I know the whole story already, but I've always been the kind of person that like I learn the best from experiences, and
it was cool to see it.
Yeah. Like history was always like my low point in school, but I feel like ever since I've started traveling, I've learned so much about the world and like geography and everything, like literally history, everything. Like
it's the best way to learn history.
Like going and seeing these things, which I think is so interesting and so cool. So I really, really enjoyed the Anne Frank house. It was so cool.
It was.
They gave us like a little headset. We got to walk through and listen to the whole like story, learn everything
about the house.
So cool to see the house. And they had things that were left there, like posters on her walls.
Bad. Oh, it's terrible.
Terrible, but crazy. I don't know, it was just crazy. Like I can't believe that actually, like there was a point in time where Amsterdam was like that. Like they were locked up. Like that's terrible that ever was a thing.
That's what I kept saying. We're walking through the house. I'm like, this is so crazy. Like obviously we've known about it and obviously we think about it over the years, but it's so crazy that this happened.
I know. It's nuts. And that wasn't even that long ago. Like if you think about it.
1930 something.
I feel like that's not that long ago. Yeah, so we did that, and then after that, then we went to a really great restaurant. Me and Olivia.
Yeah, so wait. Let's backtrack a second. So I get sick, wake up that night, we're going to bed, and I say, I'm done planning. I'm done organizing. Olivia and Amanda, tomorrow's your day. Figure it out.
Yes, we planned the
So
day.
They did.
And we did a good job.
Yeah.
So we made reservations at this restaurant, and it was amazing. It ended up being like a Michelin star restaurant. We had no idea.
It was like a posh restaurant. It was beautiful.
It was gorgeous. We basically just saw a TikTok of it.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, that's so pretty.
The food was really good, though.
But we had no clue what we were doing. We literally just were like, oh, that's pretty. Let's go.
The food, the drinks. It was
so good.
It was really
got a
good.
Pink margarita. I got cacio e pepe. Right? That was that restaurant? Yeah. It was the best cacio e pepe I've ever had in my
Drew really
life.
liked his meal too. I think everybody really liked their meals. You couldn't complain about this place.
No.
It was phenomenal.
What was the name of it?
Sure. Wait, I have no idea.
I have my stories.
I just made sure I had steak that night. No, nothing creamy. The fact that I even ate is crazy.
Oh, it was called the Duchess.
Because all I had was croissant the whole day.
Yeah, the Duchess. It was so
really
yummy.
Good. If you're in Amsterdam, go eat there.
We also got fries this day because they have like all these fries with different toppings like all over Amsterdam. Those were really good. Me and my aunt were like in heaven.
My Aunt Lori's was like truffle cream again.
Good. Oh my god, it was so good.
I was like, well, I'm not eating your fries.
It was so good. My aunt like loves fries. That's like her thing.
Yeah.
So me and her were literally like stopped on the sidewalk while everyone was walking ahead, and she was like, just stay here. Let's eat. I'll have some of yours. You have some of mine. Like she was so excited. They were so good. Oh
French fries are good.
Yeah, and then what else? Oh, and then after dinner, we walked to Cafe Winkle.
Oh, yeah, we had really good apple pie.
Yes, they have literally on the menu at this place is apple pie and drinks. That's it. Like, that's all that they have. It was so cute.
So, but it was on like Olivia's list. She wanted to go try the apple pie there, so that was good.
So we got that, and then we went to another coffee shop.
Yeah, Drew really likes the coffee shops.
Yes. This one was called Rockland Coffee Shop, I think. Is what it was called.
Oh my god, we went in there because we're from Rockland, so we was like, oh, let's just go in there, whatever.
Yeah. And I liked that weed better than the other one. So
I went to bed.
Yeah.
So
it was very fun. I loved Amsterdam. We slept there again, and then we woke up in the morning early. We tried to get a later train, but we just couldn't because we wanted to stay. Because I think we all collectively loved
we all
Amsterdam.
would have stayed probably there one extra day, I would say. But I also had the Catacombs booked for Drew in Paris, and he really wanted to do that, and they were sold out. So I was like, I gotta go back.
Yeah, so we woke up, got on the train, went back to Paris, and we just got ready once we got there, and we walked over to, we Ubered over to the Catacombs. And that was interesting.
That was 6 million bodies.
Okay, so the Catacombs
down there
is basically, I honestly wasn't listening to the history of this one. They had a headset too.
I gotta be perfectly honest, I didn't listen either.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I was a little overwhelmed. Drew said, yeah, it was part of that. They ran out of burial sites, so they dumped or placed bodies down in this the catacombs under, and that's where they were buried.
Yeah, so it's like way underground of Paris. It's just bodies on bodies on bodies, miles long. We were walking through little tunnels underground.
They're set up though, like somebody, like many years ago, I guess they went down there and they
placed
grossly took the bones and stuff, and they placed them, so they're like, even the skulls, like one was like a sign of the cross, and then we saw a skull with, he had a bullet in his head.
We got down there and you had to walk through these really tiny little like tunnels to get to where the bodies were, and I was so claustrophobic. I was like low-key freaking out. I low-key, high-key hated it. Like, it was kind of cool to see, but I also could have gone my whole life without seeing it. Like, I was spooked.
I mean, I think it was really cool to
It was cool, but I was for sure spooked. It was just,
well, it's definitely 6 million people were buried there.
Oh, I believe it. They were everywhere. Have you ever played Sims?
No.
Okay, well, I used to play Sims, and your Sim would get spooked sometimes, and that was me. Like, I looked like a spooked Sim. I was actually kind of scared, like, because I was walking through the catacombs just, like, picturing the fact that, like, at a point in time, those were a bunch of people just piled on top of each other.
They were.
Like,
they
their hair was
there.
hanging down, and they were just on top of each other. Oh, my God, it made me feel sick. Like, I think the rest of that day I felt nauseous because I just was so ill at the fact that we just walked through so many dead people. Like, they were real-life bones. And then I was walking through and I was like, oh my God, all we are is bones. I was stressing.
Well, I mean...
I was stressing out. I hate death. Like, it scares me.
It is scary, but like it was
this
happened in like 1774 or something. So like so many years ago that this it's part of history. Drew's a history buff. Like he knows all this stuff.
But I was spooked. I was scared. I was claustrophobic, and I was having anxiety. But it was fine. It was.
Then there was like one part where you could like look up, and it was like this long like tunnel going up, and we see this. You just see a little bit of light out. I was like in my head, I was like overthinking, like, what happens if we get stuck down here?
What happens if this all comes crashing down on us?
I was. You overthink. If you're an overthinker, you'll start
I'm not even an overthinker, but I just get anxious when I feel trapped, and I felt trapped down there, surrounded by dead people. Not my scene.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was cool. I will say it was interesting, but scary.
Well, Drew really wanted to do that, so we did that with him.
So we got that checked off the list. And then after that, we went like shopping. I don't know. I was so tired. I was like jet lagged like most of this trip and exhausted.
I know. I think when we went last time, we weren't because we were so used to already being out in that country. Yeah,
we were just away for so much longer.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
It was just like a lot. Like,
I don't remember what we did after Catacombs. Oh, we
just went to the Le Bon Marche.
And then we went to dinner by our Airbnb.
Yeah, I'm butchering the names of everything.
So we went there. We went shopping, and then we went to eat, and then we just kind of went home and went to bed.
Yeah. So that was a long travel day again.
It was.
And then what else did we do? I need to like look at my stories because I posted.
I could tell you that we did a lot of shopping.
We did so.
We went to a lot of shopping, a lot of drinking wine, a lot of cheese. My stomach was pissed the whole goddamn week.
No, same. I was dehydrated and bloated.
My lips were chapped from being dehydrated. Like, what a week to not feel well. Yeah. Oy. But it was fine. I was there, and I rallied. I still hung out. I didn't complain.
You did. Okay, so the day after that, we woke up, and my aunt and Olivia went to another part of France. So we stayed, and we woke up. We went to Café des Fleurs for breakfast.
Yeah.
That was great. And we walked very close to the Eiffel Tower. Well, like, we walked, like, up
Well,
to
no,
it,
we
'cause-
went down. We went into like Saint Germain area too,
that
and
was
walked around a
after.
little
That
bit.
was
No,
after.
and then we Ubered to the Eiffel Tower to show Uncle Mike.
No.
Yeah, we were going to
you're right.
Café de Paris to see if we
No,
could
you're
make
right. You're
reservations.
But we didn't stay around there for long.
No,
But
because Uncle
yeah.
we wanted to show them because when we first got to Paris, we didn't get up close to the Eiffel Tower. We wanted to show Uncle Mike and Drew
Yeah.
the Eiffel
So
Tower.
we went over to the Eiffel Tower, and then shortly after that, we had to go back to the Airbnb because somebody didn't feel good.
That'd be me.
Guys, when I tell you, I think it was just a week of you sick.
No,
But-
I had a stomach issue this day and needed to go back because I
Yes.
felt like I was gonna be sick again.
Yeah. So we went back,
It was like crazy.
and then I went shopping. We went shopping at Zara, and then we got dinner. This was also really good. She almost didn't make it to this restaurant because she really, really was sick, guys. Like, it was.
I was
bad
at the
news.
Airbnb and I was like, I'm just gonna stay here. Like I don't even think I could do it anymore. Like if I swallow food, it's gonna be bad. And then they all leave the Airbnb and I started panicking.
Yeah, she had a little panic attack.
And I started like crying and I was like, I don't want to stay here by myself. And luckily their car didn't come yet and I ran downstairs.
Yeah, she came with us, but I'm glad she came because this restaurant was so good.
To be honest, I went to the restaurant and I don't drink soda at all. And I had 2 Coca-Colas and made my stomach feel better.
Yeah, so there you go. You
Yeah.
learned a hack
Yeah.
that night. But it was called Il Sorrentino.
It's really
I
good.
really recommend this restaurant. They also, it like has a beautiful view of the Eiffel Tower. It's on a street that shows the Eiffel Tower. So if you get a reservation, like at nighttime, you could see like the Eiffel Tower twinkle.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful. Also, pro tip, the Eiffel Tower only twinkles for the first 10 minutes of every hour.
Yeah.
So, yeah, make sure you catch it or you're going to have to wait another hour. But it's a beautiful restaurant. I love this street. There's also there's
a
Chinese
few-
place on this street that's
Yeah.
good that we ate at last time. So I recommend going.
And then there was another Italian one too on that street. But I kept seeing this one on TikTok.
It was so good.
So I was like,
the
you know what, maybe
pasta
we
I
should go
got-
there.
The pasta I got was so good. The atmosphere is great. I really recommend trying that place. And then we took a boat through the lake in Paris. Is it a lake or river? A river. We took the boat down the river and we saw the Eiffel Tower twinkle from the boat. I wouldn't recommend doing a boat tour in Paris. I don't know.
People kept saying, do it. I think we were just cold.
No, I wasn't cold. I think I was bored.
So for me, to be honest, I love being on foot. Like I love walking
Yeah.
aimlessly. Like in Paris when we went last time, we walked and we just found stuff. Like on
Yeah.
Friday we did when we
Yeah.
were walking
I
with
think
Drew.
Maybe like a dinner boat would be cool because you like have something to do. But like, I mean, it was nighttime when we did the boat, which was beautiful because we got to see the Eiffel Tower twinkle from the boat, which was amazing. But then like, I felt like there was nothing really else to look at after that. Like I felt like I was just riding a boat for no reason. I don't know.
I'm not like this is also another thing with me. I'm not when I go away, I don't really plan my days.
Yeah.
I just wing my days. Like
Yeah.
I just get up and you know how you do the
We're
same
just
thing.
kind of like adventurous.
We just kind of like go on adventures and we find new things and we found like other restaurants we went to. That other Italian place on the corner was really good when we went. Like we just kind of like whatever. I think I was so focused on planning my days this week
Yeah.
that it just kind of
I think it's hard when you're traveling with like a bigger group because you feel like I don't know about you, but I feel kind of pressure because I want like everyone else to be having a good time.
me too. That's what I'm
And
saying.
then I get like stressed out, and then like
And it was a good time. We had a good time.
yeah, but I don't know. Like I feel like I like overthink.
Except my stomach issues the whole week. But other than that, it was
Yeah.
fine. I felt bad for everybody.
The next day, we woke up and we ate at this cafe that I really liked. It was called Catume, Coutume, the place that had the good breakfast sandwich.
Oh my God. Guys, I loved this breakfast.
It was so good. The French toast, amazing.
Everything that they had was really good.
They had iced lattes. Not many places have iced coffee in Paris, so like I was excited.
No, I just really liked the eggs were like it was just good.
no,
it was
so
a good
good.
breakfast.
I recommend that.
Yeah, that was
breakfast
right by
place.
our Airbnb.
Yeah, so we did that, And then we went and saw the Arc de Triomphe, which that area gave me anxiety. It was so packed. It was like Times Square. But it was really cool seeing the Arc de Triomphe.
So beautiful.
In person, because I didn't get to do that the last time we went to Paris, and I really wanted to. It's gorgeous. It's huge.
I know. Why didn't I expect it to be that big?
It doesn't look as big in photos, I think. I don't know.
I thought the whole area was really nice.
Gorgeous.
It was just really packed because there was a ton of tourists. I mean, it was a
very busy day that we went, and I don't know, but it was gorgeous. There's like a bunch of designer stores around it, and it's cool. It was really cool to see.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then
it was pretty.
We ended up just Ubering back to Saint Germain.
Oh yeah, again we had wine and cheese.
Yeah,
because I feel like that's all you do in Paris is sit and have wine and cheese.
Or at least that's all we do. But we sat at Café de Paris. I had French onion soup, which also I had a million French onion soups that week.
Theirs is good though.
I love French onion soup, so when I'm there, it's just like where I have it. But yeah, theirs is really good, and it was just such a vibe. Like we were just sitting.
It's relaxing.
The sun was shining. We were eating our cheese, drinking our wine, eating my French onion soup. Guys, I was living my fucking life. And then we decided we wanted dinner. So then we just went across the street.
Well, because there was the whole... Okay, so where we were sitting right across the road was another restaurant. And they had this like huge seafood thing. Yeah. And my brother-in-law kept watching like them serve people, and he was like, I really want to go there.
Yeah, he was very intrigued.
Yeah, so he ended up getting this big seafood thing.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't helping him eat, but... So yeah, we went there, and
we had dinner. That night it was just chill. It was relaxing. We kind of just like sat and just took in the atmosphere, which is nice. I love that about Paris. All of their restaurants have outdoor seating for the most part, and you could just like sit, and their seats kind of like look out to the road, and you kind of can just like watch people and just vibe, and everybody's just chilling. Like, I don't know, I feel
that's what I love about Paris.
Yeah, like everybody's just kind of like doing their thing.
Yeah.
Guys, also like I love people watching in Europe in general, because the people there are so beautiful. Like, I was falling in love with every man that I looked at.
Wait.
I think I had so many crushes. I had a crush that worked at the Anne Frank house, guys. Like,
he was so cute.
He was so cute. One of the workers from the Anne Frank house.
Wait, and can we just talk about all the crepes that we ate all week?
Crepes? I only had one.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that we had like a crepe a day, me and Drew.
Yeah, Drew was into the crepes. I only had one crepe on the last night because I'm not a big dessert girly.
Oh, they were so good.
Yeah, they looked good. I mean, I don't know. I didn't honestly, I didn't love it.
They were really good.
I'm not a dessert girl, so you can't count on me for that.
I'm not a dessert girl either, but they were delicious.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, so that was very fun.
And that was what, Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Friday was our last full day there.
Friday was our last full day. We woke up and we went to breakfast.
And Amanda got another boyfriend.
And I'm not going to disclose the location because Amanda decided to get another crush. But this crush, she decided to pursue. And by she, I mean that I made my aunt. So let me just get into it. Guys, I'm not kidding. I don't know what I've been on lately, but I think that I think I've really finally healed from everything I've ever been through with men. And I'm just I'm ready to men fish this summer. I'm ready to bring them in. I think I'm ready for a relationship. But I don't know.
Which would be very nice.
Yeah, very nice. So I was just making eyes at a lot of men this trip. It was fun.
You're not having a relationship with a guy that lives in France. You're not moving.
It was fun. I was just making eyes at every cute boy that I saw all week.
I think he was making the eyes at you, though.
No, listen. There was a few boys throughout the week that I would see, and I'd be at the restaurant that we were at, and I'd just be making eyes the whole time, and it was my little thing that I kept to myself, and it was so fun. I literally found a boy.
The restaurant by our apartment.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, there was a man sitting at a table right by ours, and me and him kept making eyes the whole time that I was sitting.
He kept winking at
And yeah, he kept looking at me and winking, and I was like, oh my god, stop it. He was making me blush.
Oh my god.
He knew too. It was so funny. We were speaking, but we were not.
With your eyes.
Yes, and then I left and
Terrific.
I didn't turn back. So yeah, all week I was just on one. I think I was just in my head, I was let me find all the men.
Oh my god,
I don't know,
she's
guys.
trying to find a Paris love story.
Yes. So yeah, we go to eat at this restaurant for breakfast on our last day, and I'm like, wow, our waiter's really fucking hot. Damn. Like,
he was
cute.
really talking to you when we left.
Kind of. So we like sat, he was seating us, and immediately I thought he was good looking. And he was very like personable. Like, he was asking us questions. He like has been to New York before. Yeah, whatever. So he was very nice, cute. So the whole time I'm just like looking at him and I'm like, oh, he's cute. And then I'm so shy.
I mean, both of the waiters were good looking.
Yes, his friend.
They both were. I was like, wait, Amanda, so's the other dude.
Yeah, no, his friend was a waiter as well, and his friend was cute too. I was like, damn, they only like fucking hire hot men here? Like, what's going on? So, whatever. So we go to pay, and I had the card, so I'm like paying with him, and everyone else like walks out. So he's like talking to me. He asked me if I was a photographer because I had my camera. I'm like, no, I'm a YouTuber. Like, oh my god, it's so embarrassing. But yeah, so I'm like talking to him a little bit, but I am so shy, guys. Like, I was like giving him the shortest answers, and I wanted to talk to him, but I don't know what the fuck my issue is. I need to work on my social things. But also, it was the morning. That's like
It was like noon.
Okay, daylight, I'm shy.
No, it was earlier than noon, actually.
It was early. It was like 10.
Yeah.
It was early. So like I was still like defrosting. Like
defrosting.
Yeah, so he was trying to talk to me.
He was very he spoke a lot. He was very personable.
He was very talkative, and he was trying to talk to me, and I was just kind of being shy. But I thought he was so cute. Like, I wanted to be like, hi, what's your name, number, address? Do you want to go on a date later? Like, I want to kiss you on the face. And then I didn't get those words out. So we left, and I was actually sad. I was like, damn, I'm never going to see that guy again. Like, let me look up the restaurant and try to find
Oh, my gosh.
Like, I'm, like, thinking about how I could find this guy, because I'm like, I want to, like, keep in touch. And then we're, like, walking to
I went into a store to buy Nick something.
Well, no. We were going to go to the store that my cousin worked, my cousin Olivia works for a company called Schumacher, and they have a storefront in Paris. So we wanted to go and see.
She was actually working at this point, Liv.
Yeah. So the reason why we went to Paris in the first place was because Olivia was there for work, and we like extended her trip and like all went and whatever.
Yeah.
So this point in the trip, she's working. And so we were going to walk there, and we realized that we had to go back in the other direction, and we had to like pass the restaurant again to get to the store. So we walked past again, and I guess my aunt looked in and like saw that he was like looking.
She had to go to the bathroom anyway.
And yeah, so we like keep walking, and we're like down the street, and I think I said something. Like, I think I was like, damn, like he was so cute. And then my aunt is like so outgoing, and she's like done this before in New York when we were at a bar. Like, we talked about this in a past episode. Like, my aunt went up to a guy for me in a bar in New York.
She did it again.
Yeah, so she's like, do you want me to get his information? Like, do you want me to get his name and like see how old he is and like get his Instagram? Like, do you want me to? Like, be honest. And I was like, fuck it. Like, we're in Paris. Like, whatever. Like,
I would not have done that for her.
So she goes back to the restaurant. She was like, I have to go to the bathroom anyways. Like, I'll just use the bathroom and then I'll get his name. I'm like, okay. And so she goes to the restaurant. We go into a store. I'm like hiding. I'm like, I don't want him to come out. I'm so embarrassed. Because I'm like,
you sent her back into the place.
I know. And I was fine with that. I wanted her to do it. But like, I was embarrassed in myself. Like, I don't have the balls to go and talk to a boy. Like, come on, grow up. But whatever. I'm too shy.
It's okay. It's who you are.
Yes, just who I am. So, yeah, she goes back in, comes back out with he wrote down his Instagram at.
She said, what's your name? And he said his name. She's like, how old are you? And he's like, do you want me to just give you my Instagram?
Yeah, so he wrote it down, gave it to her. I still have it. I followed him on Instagram. We started DMing. We were gonna hang out the last night I was there, which was that night. But he was working, and then it was like midnight by the time that he got off. And I was like, I need to go to bed. I decided to be a good girl. I was because tempted. I was so tempted to go out with him. So tempted, but we had to wake up early, and like I was like, Amanda, make a good choice for once.
Wow.
Which is so not like me.
No.
Like, in Iceland, I was out all night long.
I was awake all night long for 2 nights.
Yeah, I know. Iceland lover. I love meeting men in different countries. It's so fun. But anyway, so yeah, I didn't do that. But we follow each other on Instagram. He's a beautiful French boy. And if we meet again, we meet again. I told him come to New York, and, maybe I could give him a green card.
Oh,
We
for
could
the
get
love
married.
of God, shut up.
I'm messing around. He was cute though.
No,
Like,
he was cute.
he was so cute.
He was very
So,
nice, and
if I'm
that's
ever back
where
in Paris, you
it
know where I'm
ended.
gonna be eating breakfast.
Oh, for the love of God, get off me.
You know where I'm gonna be getting my eggs Benedict.
Asshole. He won't be working there anymore.
Oh my god, no. Anyways, so that was that morning, and then
So we went to go see where Olivia, like, what the store looked like.
yeah, it was beautiful.
That she was there for a little bit meeting.
If you're ever in Paris, go to Schumacher and buy a rug.
She doesn't work there. She works in New York City, obviously.
She works like for the company, but
did you say and buy a rug?
yeah, I don't know. Don't they sell rugs? They sell fabrics.
Yes, and fabric
beautiful
and pillows and stuff.
You
Very
could buy
pretty.
a pillow. You could buy a rug. You could buy a bag. You could buy anything your heart desires. They have candles even. Go check it out. Schumacher. Anyways, yeah, that was our last day. We ended up just
we walked around and then we went over to why can't I think of the church?
I'm losing it.
Amanda and I already had gone to
Saint Chapelle.
Saint Chapelle. We toured it last time we were there, and I really wanted my sister to go see it. So when I went on to look for tickets, I had one ticket left for Friday at 1. So she had gone in, and her husband waited outside, and then me.
We went separate ways for a bit.
Drew and Amanda walked. God.
Yeah, we just walked.
We got to see Notre Dame and everything.
Oh, yeah, we saw Notre Dame. We
close up, except they're redoing it, and
there was a fire. So
and there was a fire in 2019, I think, or right before COVID, or COVID stopped the process
of them fixing it. So yeah, we saw it kind of. And we just like walked around a new area. It was so beautiful.
It was so cute. I kind of felt like I was in like Sorrento a little bit.
100%. It was so cute. So we walked just like around the Notre Dame, I don't know how to say it, area.
Yeah, it was a really cool area. And
then we met back up with my aunt and uncle to see another museum. I don't know how to pronounce this museum. It's like Museum Lower Orange.
It was where
and it's where they have all the Monet paintings, and it was
beautiful. Really pretty.
So really beautiful. Pretty. All of the art in there, it was so gorgeous. They had a bunch of Picasso paintings and drawings, and it was so beautiful.
It was definitely a small. The Louvre is big. We did the Louvre last time. That's big. That's also worth seeing. Gorgeous. But this one was small and pretty too. So if you're into museums, I suggest both of them.
Yeah. The boys were so not into it, but
there was a couple I really, really wanted to go to the Dior one. Mm-hmm. I have a few museums that I'd like to go back and see. So next time I'm in Paris, I'll be going back to those museums. I just didn't get on the tickets quick enough, but I was happy to go see that. It was really pretty.
It was really, really pretty. And then we wrapped up the night with some dinner. We woke up, shopped a little bit, ate a little bit, and then we flew back home. Yeah. And that wrapped up our trip. And it was a great trip. It was beautiful. I absolutely love Paris. It's one of my favorite cities ever.
We ate a lot of croissants and bread.
So many. I love croissants. So many croissants. So many espresso shots. So much French onion soup. So much wine. Too much wine.
So red wine bothers my stomach too. So like on top of like everything else that happened to me, but I took it like a champ. I kept going.
You did.
I did not complain. I kept walking. I walked 22,000 steps that day.
Oh, literally.
I didn't care. Like I wasn't going to let it stop me.
Also, one of my favorite things about Paris, by the river, they have all of these like little shops on the sidewalk, and they have a bunch of art and just like old little like trinkets. That's how I describe it.
Yeah, you bought more
I bought a bunch of art. The whole trip, I bought a bunch of art for my apartment.
Did you buy these somewhere?
No, these were from online.
Oh, okay.
But I have like in my hallway, I have a bunch of art, and mostly like all of it is either pictures of like me and family and friends, or pictures from trips. And the pictures in my bedroom above my bed are from trips, and that's like my new favorite thing to do. Every time I'm away, I like love getting artwork that's from that place, because I just love having it in my apartment. So we did that the last day too, and it was just like so nice and fun, and I love those little things, those little shops. I think it's so cute.
It was a great trip.
It was.
It was fun. We got to see a lot of stuff in both places, in Paris and Amsterdam.
Yes. Every time I go to Europe, I just want to stay for so much longer.
Yeah. I feel like Yeah, I need to go back to Amsterdam and the really like a strong like I need if I'm gonna fly to Europe next time, I'm going to Amsterdam first.
Yeah.
And then I probably would take a train to Paris.
Yeah. I mean, I have so much more that I want to see. I really want to stay in a part of England for a month.
Actually, if we go to Amsterdam, we should go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I feel like I've seen Paris.
I know, but Paris is like New York City to me. It never gets old.
No, never.
Like, I could go there over and over again and discover something new.
Oh yeah, no, I will for sure keep going back to Paris.
We discovered that new mall, that new department store in the second or third in Paris. Like we definitely were like in and out, and we figured out different spots and that we didn't see last time, and I love that. I love finding new things.
But there's also so many places I haven't been that I would love to go to. So I think that right now I want to like prioritize going to new places. And that's like what I want to do. But I also do want to go to Amsterdam again.
No, I'm going back to Amsterdam.
But yeah, I really, really want to stay in this place called Brighton. It's in England. And I want to stay there for like a month next year. And like just take the train to like London. Go back to Amsterdam. Like it's really close to Europe as well.
Maybe I'll come visit you when you're there.
Yeah, I really want to do that.
And then we'll...
So, I don't know. I have like so many things I want to do. I also just planned a really, really, really exciting trip with 3 of my friends. I'm not going to say where to yet because it's like actually like,
you're starting off next year with a bang.
Yeah, like it's actually like a place that I've dreamt of going and never ever thought that I could go, or like never thought I would just like come and be hey, you want to come here?
Well, you guys were invited.
Yeah, so my friend Emma Top works for EF Ultimate Break. This is going to be like a little sprinkle of sneak peek. I'm not going to say where we're going, but yeah, EF Ultimate Break is basically a company that sends people on trips. So like you could book, if you're traveling solo, you could go with EF Ultimate Break and they kind of like have a whole itinerary and they will send like a whole group of people that just like traveling on their own. And then you have a group. So like you're going alone. Let's say you want to go somewhere and you don't have anyone to go with. You could book it through that. So you still have a group. So you're still going with a group. You'll feel safe.
Okay.
But I don't know. And it's like a chance to meet new people and like Emma has made so many really cool friends
that
through
is
it
cool.
Because before she worked for them, she like had gone on trips with them.
Okay.
So, yeah, so Emma works with them or for them, and she like texted me, Hannah, and Anna. She was like, "Do you guys want to go on a trip?" And we were like, "Yeah." And then she gave like 4 locations, and we like said which one we would like to go to, and she literally within the hour was like, "Okay, it's proved. We're going." I was like,
"Wait, I want to know the other 3 locations are when we're done."
Oh yeah, I'll show you after, but it was just so crazy. I was like, I don't know how to thank you. Like, should I kiss you? Like, what do I do? Like, like how do we thank you? Like,
that's cool. I mean, that's cool though. You guys are gonna really cool. Experience a lot there.
I love traveling. I really, really want to like just see the world, and I really want to plan a trip like by myself. I feel like traveling alone, you learn so much about yourself. Maybe I'll even do the England thing by myself. I don't know.
Yeah.
A month alone, I don't know. I'd probably get lonely.
I don't think that's a good idea.
But I do want to travel alone at some point. I think it would be really therapeutic.
We'll see. Maybe you'll get a boyfriend and things will change.
No, I'd still like to be alone.
Maybe he'll want to travel with you.
Yeah. I'm looking for a bachelor that would like to travel the world with me. Hurt. Please. Anybody? No, it's okay. I could travel with my friends. I think that's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. But yeah, that was our recap of our trip. It was so fun. So grateful that we got to take a little trip for Mother's Day.
It was so nice. Fun. It was nice to go because, you know, me and Aunt Lori needed a little escape from all the craziness we've been through. So it was nice to be there with you guys and
it was so fun.
Enjoy and shop. I love to shop in Paris.
Yeah, it was great. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode and debriefing from our trip with us.
We'll be back. We have an exciting weekend coming up.
Yes, we're going to Taylor Swift on Friday. I'm so excited.
So excited.
I have been pre-gaming all week with her music.
We haven't missed a concert, so this is going to be crazy. A tour.
I'm so excited. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week. Love you all very much.
We love you.
Don't forget to rate us on Spotify, Apple Music, only if you're going to give us 5 stars, though, because I don't need negative criticism.
That's stupid.
I don't need the negativity in my life. No, I'm kidding, guys. Whatever. If you want to rate us. But 5 stars would be so nice. Anyway, we also have a YouTube channel. Emergency Call Pod, Instagram at Emergency Call Pod. You can follow us on all the things and keep up with our lives if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But if you want to, you could. So, yeah. All right. I'll shut up now.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.